I swear by this book.
No, I've just been so focused on making it the best it can be for the kids that I lost myself in the process.
I had an anxiety attack today. Hold up. We need to clean this lens, and I don't have a tissue. Oh, I can use my mask. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and I am a 5th year 3rd grade teacher in North Carolina. I did something different this week. I'm not gonna talk a lot, the video is long, but I decided to try waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. And right now I'm filming this, it's Thursday. I promise I will do my best to keep this up because it's life-changing. So let's just keep on watching to see what I mean. Good morning. It's currently 5:06 and this week I am trying to get out of bed by 5 a.m. That means I have time to eat breakfast and get myself together before I leave, and then that means I'll go to sleep earlier because I'll be exhausted by the end of the day. My alarm has gone off twice and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just get up. So, I'm sorry, I know it's dark, but right now I'm just gonna make some coffee and sit down and maybe watch some New Girl and just slowly start my morning, you know? Thought that'd be nice. All right, so I'm starting my morning off. I know this doesn't look so appetizing, but this is a vegetable masala burger from Trader Joe's, which basically just tastes like a potato pancake with extra veggies. It's amazing, and some like Indian spices. Love it. And Trader Joe's garlic spread on top, to die for. It's literally like a mix of like garlic butter, garlic mayo, something like that, but it's amazing. So the burger is 4 points and 1 tablespoon, which it's a little excessive today, but 1 tablespoon of the spread is 1 point. So my breakfast is 5 points. Yes, I'm starting to track again. Well, I started yesterday on Weight Watchers. I have Cameron's toasted butter pecan, or toasted southern pecan, brewed 8 ounces of black coffee for now, just to start my morning, but I am going to make a coffee protein shake before I leave today. And then I have my water, and I'm going to watch an episode or half an episode, or I don't know, New Girl while I eat, and then I'm gonna shower. Good morning. I have to talk quietly because people are coming in, but I will catch up with you guys after school today. I got here at 6:50. It's already 7:07. Have to go to the office, get my temperature taken, clock in. I'm getting my copies ready for today because, I mean, they're all copied. They're just in there. I just have to go through that, and I'm just getting everything ready. So the kids start coming in 13 minutes. So I just kind of gotta go. Really quickly though, I did want to talk about that I'm feeling amazing. But like I said, I'll catch up with y'all in just a bit. Let me start by showing you my outfit for the day. This shirt is from the Teacher Crate subscription box. I believe it was it must have been the January one. And it says teaching is heart work, and it has a pencil through the heart. I love the color of this and think it is super cute. These tees are so soft and I love them. So I will link that subscription box down below. It's honestly where all my t-shirts, teacher tees come from. And then I'm just wearing these black jegging pants from Target. These brown booties that are from Kohl's, I think. Ignore my mirror, I'll clean it tomorrow. And my hair is dry shampooed, and I've figured out dry shampoo and my hair only works when it's flipped to the side. So when my hair is flipped to the side, it's probably either just washed or dirty, which I guess is all the time. My grandma also told me she doesn't like my middle part, so we've been side parting it for a while now, but
I think it's because my face got a little rounder again because your girl has been off of the rockers for a little. Super comfy Monday outfit. Let's get the day started. Waking up at 5 and giving myself that time to actually wake up slowly. I have so much more energy than I would if I rolled out of bed at 6:30, got dressed, brushed my teeth, and came to school. Just saying. I'm in a very good mood right now. So I wanted to get here earlier, but I didn't rush myself this morning, so it's okay. I did also just want to mention my protein shake kind of coffee. I used to do this when I started Weight Watchers, but it's just a Premier Protein little carton and then like an espresso shot. And so it makes an iced coffee. It's 1 point on Weight Watchers. It's caffeine and protein, so that's super helpful. And I'm having this in addition to the breakfast I already had, and I brought snacks. I never really snack at home. Oh gosh, so I decided to bring them all to school. I got regular rice cakes and chocolate rice cakes. I've never had the chocolate ones, but those are 1 point on Weight Watchers. The chocolate ones might be 2. Oh, and I misspoke this morning. The garlic spread was actually 2 points. Oops. And then, I don't know if this is a new thing. I think it's a new thing. 100 calorie packs of nuts. That's amazing. I got 2 packets of these because they were buy one, get one free. And there's 7 packs inside of here, so that's a great deal. Especially because nuts are expensive, but this makes it so much easier that it's in a little package because I know how much I can eat. And I think 1 whole pack is 4 points. So just different snacks that I can have throughout the day that are very healthy, especially these nuts that can continue giving me that energy I need. All right, I'll see y'all after school. Hello. I'm feeling much, much better than I was at recess. Holy cow. It's like that lunch to recess time after the first part of the morning is over. I think it's just because we've been cooped up in the classroom all day, especially today. It's a rainy day, so we had indoor recess. We have lunch in the classroom. We never leave the classroom except to go to the bathroom. We only have enrichment or specials, art, music, that kind of stuff on Tuesdays and Fridays. And that is the most draining thing ever. Like, yes, it's nice to have a huge chunk of time, like hours upon hours, to prep and plan 2 days a week. However, I so badly need a break in the day. I wish I could change it. It's not something I can change. Also, it's like my kids sit down to do their independent work. I stop teaching. I pull a small group constantly. I'm never sitting alone unless like there's like 5 minutes before something. So it's been a lot. But I've done pretty good drinking my water today. So I think I talked about my protein coffee in the morning. I may have misspoke again. The protein is 2 points and the coffee is 0. And then since it's like a milky kind of thing, like, and it's a little bit sweet, it adds that like sugary, creamy flavor to your coffee. So I think it's a really good substitute. I drink my coffee black anyway, so it doesn't bother me, but it's just a great addition to my morning. This cup is from Starbucks, by the way. It's glittery. I had a chocolate rice cake, which honestly I can do with just the normal rice cakes. This is 2 points. So I had that. I think I'm gonna have some nuts right now because I need like a pick-me-up at the end of the day. I did just drink a sparkling ice plus caffeine. Target finally has the cherry vanilla flavor. Got this flavor off Amazon once. I bought like just a 12 pack and I really, really, really like this one. If you've never tried these, it was started by Brie teaching the Tinies last March time quarantine. Maybe it was more of a summertime thing, but love this. So I drank it more towards the end of the day, hoping that it would give me a boost, but I think my head is just so stuffed with the day that, I mean, I'm not tired. I'm just a little drained from a Monday, you know? During lunch, I had a LaCroix tangerine. Holy cow. Now, let me tell you, the tangerine White Claws are my favorite. So when I found out they had tangerine LaCroix, and it is good. It is good, let me tell you. And I used to not like the small LaCroix. I only liked the tall, skinny ones that were like a little bit fancier, but it's good. So since I had all those seltzery, watery drinks, I also have my 40 ounce. This is Simple Modern from Amazon. It's in my Amazon store down below. And I have to put in there, I'll put it in there when I get home tonight if I remember. If I don't, let me know. The little fizzy things that you drop inside of the bottle to clean it. Oh, life-changing. Cold water tastes good. I always squirt lemon juice in it too. And literally I put ice in at 5 a.m. and it is ice cold. I love it. These are only 3 points. That's amazing because nuts are so good for you. Let's see how tiny the packs are. This is why it's only 3 points. So I have to make a little snack center today. I'll show you that in a moment. I've been freezing all day, by the way, which is why I have my jacket on right now. And sorry, it's raining, so it's my rain jacket. These are almonds and walnuts unsalted. There's literally like a handful of nuts, a handful that I don't have to measure out. And I know right away how many points it is. That's so awesome. Wow, those are good. Something that I started doing during recess, maybe it was during lunch, I don't know, I started doing at some point of the day, which is probably part of the reason my head gets so is because I like continue working throughout the day. I never give myself just a moment to just sit and do nothing. So I'll work on that tomorrow. But I have this extra copies bin. The clipboard is in here so that when the papers lay, they don't curl. That's what I do with all of my, you'll notice all of my Monday through Friday bins as well. Usually we were making 25 copies per teacher just because our assistant runs our copies and that's just the easiest. And then we have extras. So I put all the extras in there. And then if a kid loses a copy or someone else needs another one or something, it was just always nice to grab, but I hadn't cleaned it out all year. So let me show you what I've done. This is a really thick basket. This is from Dollar Tree years ago. I'm sure they still sell these though. These are all extra copies. And I know you're probably cringing. I'm cringing too. So this is what I'm doing. Instead of throwing them away, because I also still have this whole stack I need to go through, I've been pulling 1 copy for my files. I kind of messed up, and what I really need to do from the beginning is put 1 copy in my file drawer to put back in my files and then the rest over there. So now I don't know what I do have a master of and what I don't. So I'm just saving a master of everything just in case. And then I'm gonna file it. Maybe I'll do that today. I don't know. My kids always want to make like paper airplanes or draw. And I'm just like, do not use all the blank white paper. Well, now they could just use the back of all this stuff. So we are repurposing it, we are recycling it. And then if they wanna play during recess, teacher, they have little things to do. We have our vocabulary, it's literally everything. So I'm just throwing everything in there, keeping 1 copy for myself. That's that, so I'm gonna keep doing that and then I'll catch up with you after that. Okay, so this is stuff I have to file along with everything that is in my file drawer, which is filled to the brim, of course. That usually doesn't take me as long as I think it will. I emptied this drawer. This is just plans that I was reflecting on at the beginning of the year that I'm so bad about continuing that, but like I love reflecting on my plans more than anything. So that's why these videos are helpful, because then when I say it and put it into the universe, I remember it more, you know? Maybe we'll file those today, but at least that's just like 1 copy of each thing. I'm gonna pull all this stuff. This is last week's stuff. I'm so bad. A lot of it is like turned in homework that I like placed back there. So I'm gonna pull it out and look at that drawing that one of my kids did today. Like how cute. But this box right here is all my copies for the week. So I'm gonna do that because I didn't do it last week. I was bad. And then we'll see what I'm gonna do from there. Okay, so all of my copies are in here. I returned my copy bin to our little workroom. Oh, I have to send this child's report card home. I'm glad I saw that. We don't have a lot of copies this week because we are doing our benchmark testing. So that is also another reason I'm not going to go through those copies right now, because while the kids are testing, I mean, yes, I walk around and monitor, but I don't do that constantly. So I'll be organizing back here too a little bit tomorrow and Friday. So that will be nice. I've done enough organizing back here for today. Like I got all that pink bucket, it was full and now it's empty, which is a fantastic start to the week. All of this is organized and ready to go. Another fantastic start to the week. The next thing I want to do is fix this no anchor chart situation here. Much better. Now, I know they look blank from back here, but I promise they are not. Anchor charts and me just have not been friends this year. That cause and effect one was the only one I've had made for the longest time, and it was sitting on our easel, which is blocking the cabinet back there. I know this is just what the room is this year. It's a storage madness since all the desks have to be spread out. I got my favorite polygon anchor chart up. We started geometry today, so that will be a nice little switch up. I know it's not centered. It's because of the way that I have the vocabulary. That's my bad. Whatever, it gets the purpose. These are from Teach, Create, Motivate. Love them so much. The Be Kind, Show Respect, Work Hard rules are mine. Those are in my TPT store, so if you want to buy them and print them on whatever color you want. The writing board is blank. Yes, we have been writing personal narratives all year, inch by inch, day by day, when we have the time. We are doing writing though, and that's the important thing. Cause and effect, and I have a mini central message one down there that we're just going to add different central messages that we see throughout text. Cause and effect, the bottom of it, I was supposed to originally put like some pictures of causes, some pictures of effects. We never got to it, but we do reference that one all the time. I usually make a new anchor chart every time we do a new unit, but that has just been on the back burner this year, so I'm glad to finally have something going on back there. Okay, I'm crazy, but I'm still working. I just feel good and I want to stay on top of everything, so I'm just keep pushing. I'm continuing to work. So right now I'm grading my kids' morning work. They do one day at a time. I've talked about this so much. It's in my Amazon store. I swear by this book. They have it for like every grade level, and it is the best spiraling, just amazing. It touches on skills that we don't hit a lot, so it gives them that extra practice that they're missing out on, like graphing and geometry, even though we just started that. Patterns, there's almost a pattern every single week. Simple facts like time, it's literally amazing. So I have them do, it's broken up into 4 days. Now, when we're in school for 5 days, it's much easier because they do one day, Monday through Thursday, and I grade it daily. So then the kids who have missed something, I quickly meet with them in the morning. It's usually a 2-step problem, of course. Friday, they usually do the assessment. So I grade this piece, and I don't grade the front. The front is the same skills with different numbers. So basically, they're reviewing all week. I help them out with the ones that they missed, and then I grade them on this. And that's a quick grade, spiraling. I just love everything about it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I also got together our Scholastic order form. It's nothing fancy, but I have 4 books here, so I'm going to have my assistant set that up tomorrow, and my desk is much clearer now. I finished grading the kids' morning work. I put out the ones that I don't need to pull so then they can get started right away, and then the ones who I need to quickly discuss in the morning, that's like a 2-minute conversation. Unless they're really struggling, then they sit with me to complete the whole thing. My desk looks a mess again, but I promise it'll be cleaned up in a moment. I've been having my kids do this review packet because we have our benchmarks this week, and I want to grade this. That way I see which ones they struggled with the most. Not grade it, but just check it and then go over the problems they struggled with. I'm like debating whether I definitely will bring it home just in case when I'm watching The Bachelor, I like I mean, I just have to circle the missed ones. I have to get all the answers first though. Okay, those are SchoolNet questions. SchoolNet is the program that we use, I think district-wide, yeah, district-wide to create tests and things. So that was just to prepare them. Other than that, it is 5 o'clock. I hit 8,091 steps, which is great. I haven't worn my Fitbit in a while. I'm just trying to, you know, get back into everything. I am getting really hungry though, and I don't want to eat another snack because I need enough points for dinner since I'm doing Weight Watchers. And I planned out all my meals this week too. That's something new I did. That way I don't have to think about it when I go home. So that'll be very, very nice. Whew, I think I'm gonna do shaved beef steak, which I made like 2 days ago. 3 ounces of it, or 4 ounces maybe, is 3 points. And then I'll do Trader Joe's cauliflower rice, fried rice. Oh, amazing. And maybe I'll put a fried egg with it too, because that's 0 points. I also have hard-boiled eggs at home, so I'll eat those right away with a squirt of sriracha on top just to hold me over until I cook my dinner. Oh, great plan, love it. Clearly, I'm feeling good today. Now tomorrow, we'll see. This video is gonna be so long. Okay, I love y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Good morning. I woke up to pouring rain, so that does not help the situation here. But it's 5:06 and I only had my one alarm. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm really debating washing my hair because it is raining. So I'm gonna do that, have my coffee, have my breakfast, enjoy my morning. Here we go.
Good morning. Is it weird that I get so much joy in matching my mask to my outfit? The light above me just turned off. Also, I feel like maybe it's just my vision, but I feel like my background is so much brighter than me. I don't know. Let me know what you think of the settings here. I mean, obviously, I only have my few lights. 1, 2, 3, 4 lights are burnt out. Okay, I have to ask my custodian to fix that because it's a mood in here, let me tell you. Waking up today was so much easier than I thought it would be, and living. I'm so excited. Today is going to be a good day. We have our ELA benchmark, and see, I decided not to wash my hair because of the rain, so we'll wash it tonight. We have our ELA benchmark, so the kids will take that on the computer. That will take up most of our morning, and then I want to go over our review packet for math after that, because we've been reviewing for our check-in, which is on Friday, and the kids have enrichment after lunch the remainder of the day. It'll be a pretty simple day teaching-wise, but then we obviously plan as a team during that time. And then I do have robotics after school. We started last week. Luckily, we're competing the same programs that we put together last year because we never got to compete it. It was literally the week of the competition, and then March 13th hit. So that is pretty chill, and my group is very chill, so that's nice. What else was I gonna say? Oh, okay, so I went on Amazon to order the Premier Proteins, just like a big pack, because you can only buy packs of 4 at like a regular grocery store. So I bought a 12 pack, which was like 20 bucks, of cinnamon roll. Guys, cinnamon roll. This just tastes like great. There's the slightest bit of like, you can tell that this is not like a cinnamon coffee, but I'm here for it. This is like a treat, let me tell you. I had my coffee at home and my coffee in here. I had my vegetable masala burger for breakfast. I know, weird that I eat like a burger for breakfast, but it's like a potato pancake. It's amazing. I might have to start eating like eggs with it though, although since I have this protein, I should be good. I'm just putting up my morning slide, and then I'm going to, this is funny, I'm going to grade my kids' review, well, not grade, check over my kids' review packets like I talked about yesterday. I started doing it a little bit last night. I got excited about going through data and stuff. Oh, and I have to handle the quarantine cart. My library looks crazy. That's my mess, but anyway, I wanted to show you this. Clearly, Your girl has a favorite color. First of all, pink, always and forever, but it's an obsession. This is the like diaper bag thing that I want to say like Miss Coles talked about this summer. I forget, but got it on Amazon. It was like 40 bucks, but the inside is like insulated, and I love the way it opens because I literally have my big water bottle and my crock pot in there, and then I can also fit my coffee cup at the end of the day, so that's amazing. This stuff I need. And then this is my new purse. I just got it from TJ Maxx. Of course, it's my color, and it was just staring at me, and I'm like, you know what, I've never done something for myself, so I'm just gonna do it. And then I also just bought this phone case because I really wanted the green iPhone 11, but I went with the purple since it was cheaper back then. And you know, this is not the most protective case. I'm a little nervous because usually my lip's a little bit higher on the sides, but we'll be gentle. Also, not having a pop socket is driving me insane. And then this is just my lunchbox. Oh, in here, a tangerine LaCroix. I have a sparkling ice with caffeine. I have an avocado to put on top of my ground turkey for lunch. And then I have an ice pack and a little Baby Bell because this is only 1 point. So cheese is expensive, but it's a nice little pick-me-up. So I didn't bring that yesterday. So that's an addition, the cheese, to my lunch. And then of course I have my snacks over there. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm going to just get my morning slide up, like I said, and go through those papers that I wanted to go through. That way I have time today to go over the ones that were most missed. That's my goal, because there's 34 questions or something, so we cannot get through all of them. A lot of them were the same, luckily. They were just massive amounts of two-step problems. So I'm gonna do that. It's 6:57. I got here at like 6:40, but you know, gotta come in, go to the office, get my temperature taken, yada yada yada. Did all that, sent a reminder robotics email, and yeah, I'm gonna get ready to start my day. I feel amazing. Like 2 days in, this is life-changing. And last night I wasn't even tired. Oh, my mom's calling. Okay, talk to you guys later. Hey y'all, I already have my coat on, or I've had my coat on for the hour I've been sitting in my classroom doing nothing. I'm not tired, but exhausted. I just can't move right now. But we did have our planning time today, so I mean, I did work a lot. I made a little binder with all of my kids' data. So I can't show you it, but we are using the STAR assessment that attaches to Freckle this year. And so I just have the kids' reports, and I have beginning of the year reports and end of the year report. I mean, not end of the year, middle of the year reports. And it's all organized in one place. And it just has these like beautiful bar graphs and things. And there's just kids' names everywhere, so I can't show you. But it's super colorful, and I love data. Like, I know that's not the popular opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I just think it is very helpful because I see what I see in the classroom and on class assessments, but just to see it from another standpoint, from a basic skills reading level test. And we do the same for math, and it's just so interesting. And I love to see growth. Like these charts like give a scale score for the beginning of the year, scale score for middle of the year, and it's just so amazing to see. And I thrive off that. I know that's not the only thing that teaching is about at all. Like my relationships with my students are number one above all else, and those are amazing this year as well. Data is so cool to me. So I put it all in this binder, and we're going to discuss it tomorrow. So I'm excited to see what exactly we're gonna talk about. My class is doing very well. It's also nice to see who I see as my struggling students, who I see as my high flyers, who I see as those fence sitters that are in the middle of the ground and like sometimes do well, sometimes do have bad day, right? And then sit at the C's, you know? I think it's so interesting to see how they do on these little assessments to see if it puts them in the middle. Some of my kids who are my middle kids, I had 6 in the middle at the start of the year. And now I have 3. So that number has dropped, and the 3 who have moved up to on level have like blossomed. And I don't know, I just think it's so interesting because like I know what I experience and what I observe in the classroom, but like I said, this is just a whole nother thing, and it's cool. And obviously a kid is not a data point, but it is a part of them, and it helps you understand a piece of them, because I think this is good data. And something I've been doing differently this year is we have the purchase version of Freckle, so I don't know really what the free version looks like, but the purchase version has word study, and I think the free one does too. I have my kids get on word study every single day because it gives them that phonics practice that, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have time to get to right now. Now, luckily, I have a great group of readers this year. So since they're in 3rd grade, it's like to the point where they need little phonics practice here and there to fix those blends and digraphs and chunks in different words that they don't know the sound of. So the word study on Freckle is going to like fill in those gaps. And I mean, it's a pre-planned program, and they move up and they get excited when they move up a level, and that's something that is individualized and differentiated for them, and they can work on that while I am working on other things that are not that basic, that like that. I don't know. I'm tired now, so I don't even know what I'm saying. I didn't have any of my snacks today. I did have a Baby Bell, and then I drank my LaCroix, I drank my sparkling ice, I finished my entire 40-ounce water bottle, but I think I'm going to save some points and not eat a snack because I'm just gonna go home and eat dinner because it's 5 o'clock. I'll probably watch Bachelor because I didn't finish it last night, and then hit the hay. Tomorrow, I get to be at school later because it's our remote day for our kids. So every Wednesday, so we have Monday, Tuesday in school, Wednesday is remote, Thursday, Friday in school. So it's like a full planning day, but we also have meetings, time in our classroom. I won't have students tomorrow, but I do have a lot of meetings and a lot of conferences, with phone conferences with parents. So anyway, I don't have to be at school as early because the kids won't be here, but I am going to still wake up at 5 and wash my hair because now I have more time to do it. And that'll be a good gauge to see how long it takes me during that time and see when I get to school, because I don't mind being here early because then obviously I can get things done in my classroom. It's difficult when the whole grade level's here because, I mean, you guys know you want to talk to your coworkers. We plan and I have meetings and all that stuff. So at least I would have some time to myself in the morning. Yep, I'm tired. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Also, my outfit isn't that exciting. I'm just literally wearing a basic pink and white striped sweater from Old Navy with jeans and combat boots and my rain jacket. So, oh, and I put in earrings today. That's a step up from yesterday. Oh, look at this though. You can't really tell. The strings are supposed to be white, but they turned tan from my makeup. My kids are like, Miss Pavensky, why are you wearing so much makeup? Well, child, I know I haven't worn makeup in quite some time, but I wake up early now and have time to do it, so. All right, let me go. I'm delusional. Good morning. It took me 2 alarms this morning, but they're set 5 minutes apart. And I've laid in bed on Instagram and stuff because I don't have to go in as early, so I'm just taking it extra slow. I mean, now it's 5:24, but that's okay, you know? I noticed I woke up to my first alarm and I just closed my eyes. I'm like, okay, 5 more minutes. And then the second time it went off, I felt so much more tired. So it's just easier to just get up. Good morning. Did I do my hair? No. Did anyone scrunch their hair back in the day? Because that's what I was going for today. Don't know how it's gonna dry, but that's okay. I really need to clean this lens. Obviously did not put makeup on, and now it looks like my face is lighter than my neck. Fabulous. I did mascara and eyebrows because I just wanted to look awake. Let me see what I actually look like. The camera picks it up so much more than it actually is. I'm just wearing this long flowy shirt. You can barely see. I just feel like the brightness on this camera is very wrong. I don't know what I did to it, but I will put this in my Amazon store because they have like a million colors, and this one's a V-neck, but it's like a high V-neck, and it's long sleeve, and it's a good, I don't know if you can see, it's a great length for leggings, and they have like patterned ones as well. And then I'm wearing this navy and dark green flannel just over it because I was freezing yesterday and I'm tired of wearing my jacket all day, and so super comfy. Wearing my combat boots. These are from Target from years ago, but the heels are about to fall off, so I gotta give up on them. And then gray socks, probably from Target or Kohl's or something as well. So super comfy casual today. I need to tell my custodian today that I need some more lights in my room because that one goes on and off. That one's out, that one's out, that one's out. We need some assistance in here. So it's 7:22. I usually don't get to school on Wednesdays until 7:45, but it's nice to be here early. I do have a committee meeting at 8 a.m. I'm on the school improvement team, so I'll have to go to that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do right now. We'll probably be planning today, so I don't know, maybe I'll just organize this area up a little bit because I don't have that much time before my meeting. Maybe I'll put some grades in the grade book, but I will check in with y'all when I can. Hey y'all, it has been a crazy day, let me tell you. My hair, yeah, I put a product in it this morning that I will be throwing away because I barely used any of it, and we have just had a terrible hair day all day. So that's where I'm at. I had an anxiety attack today. We were in our PLC, so it was just my 3rd grade team and our instructional coach, and we were going through data, and that's not what bothered me, but I was in the middle of talking, and I had 2 conferences today, and I was so just like nervous about them. I don't know, I was just getting myself worked up over it, and I was talking, and there was a moment where I like just couldn't get any words out, and I was like, okay, I can't. I literally left the room. I'm like, I have to go get my medicine, like I can't. And then I came in my room and I was shaking, and like kind of started crying a little bit, but I'm okay. I just like took a break for myself and took my medicine, and like half an hour later I was okay. Like fully okay. I also, what really helps me is those rice packs that you can use for like cramps and stuff. I put it around my shoulders, and like the heat, it's kind of like a weighted blanket almost, like it weighs me down in the heat and it like grounds me again. I had to do that a lot when I first started getting really bad anxiety daily, and that helped me a lot. So that happened. I mean, I was fine. It was just like a moment, and you know, my conferences went great. And it's just like, I guess when you have like a big presentation or anything for work that is like uncomfortable for you to do, maybe I just get nervous when I talk to adults, to parents, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, and I just like really care about what they think of me, you know? And I just put too much pressure on myself, as always. But anyway, I was okay. So we planned in the morning, and then we had our PLC, and we went over our tier 2 students, which are our students that we're doing like intense intervention on. So that was good. And then I had my conferences, and that was pretty much the day. And now it's 5:20 p.m. and everyone's gone, and I'm here entering grades in the grade book. I'm trying to stay organized. It's just disappointing, or I don't know, it bothers me when we have this Wednesday. And I know we have meetings and stuff, and that's what this day is for, but I just feel like I never get time to just work in my classroom. And I miss that. Now tomorrow, we're supposed to get some snow tonight. We are still doing the remote days on snow days. And I'm so thankful for that, and this is why. Because we post a little bit of work for the kids to do so it can count for a school day. And so we don't have to make up that day later. And I'd much rather do that than have to lose our spring break, you know? So there's a chance that we will have a snow day tomorrow. So if we have a snow day, that means I will post my students' assignments online. I may like Zoom with them just to say hey, and because we haven't Zoomed in a while, so I think that they would think that's fun. We are also allowed to work remotely on those days. The last snow day we had, I stayed at home. But I think because I want to do things in my classroom, I would come in tomorrow, and then I can organize different things that I really want to organize. Right now, I am going through my data notebook. I can't show you the whole thing because it has information on it, but I have my students' grades at the top. So quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Their benchmarks, math facts, like where they're at every time I fill this out, which is usually during report cards, so 4 times a year. Their reading level, which I'm about to go fill in now because we just took our STAR assessment. And then their BOG score, and then in notes, I usually put if they have like an IEP, are being nurtured for AIG, or just whatever I need to put there. If they have medicine, just things like that. And I usually pull this when I have conferences and things. I got these tabs from Amazon. I will link them down below in my Amazon store because I love that they're so colorful. And they also have a pocket folder on each side, so that's helpful. I actually want to go in and label. I think I'm going to label them by number. That way I don't have to change it every year, and then I can just pull out the page. So I'm going through that right now, and then I'll probably head out, but I'll catch up with you guys. Since tomorrow might be a snow day, I need to take home 1 copy of everything that we were going to do. That way I can turn it into something digital, or luckily our remote teacher obviously makes everything digital, so she might already have it done. But I just want to see what I want to give the kids tomorrow if we do have a snow day. And I'll have to take my computer and my charger because my school computer dies like it's nothing. So let me sit down and just reflect on how I feel. And I'm gonna sit back here because we can't use my little area this year. So I am going to be doing 2 vlogs this week just because it's been a while and I talk a lot and this is long. This waking up at 5 a.m. thing, I wanted to discuss how it's going for me and my mental health. I mean, I know I had an anxiety attack today and that hasn't happened to me at school in a while, but I also haven't had conferences in over a year. So yeah, and also it was Zoom, and Zoom makes me anxious as is. So it was just a mix of things. Waking up at 5 a.m. has given me more energy than I have had all school year. Now granted, I am eating a lot more throughout the day, so I'm putting nutrients in my body that are also giving me energy, but I just set myself up for so much more success when I don't have to rush. I don't have to starve. I am on top of grading. I have everything. I feel like I'm in control right now. And I was just thinking in the shower this morning, I'm like, I can't compare myself yet. Like I'm only 4 days in because I started on Sunday, and I just have to keep this up because these small little changes no matter what they are going to make a difference in my health, whether that's mentally or physically. And that's really my goal throughout all of this. And so, yes, I'm documenting also what I'm doing in the classroom, but I mean, I said this on Instagram. Right now, I feel like there's a strong push for our students' social and emotional mental health and well-being. And there is not a strong push for teachers. And we are doing more than ever. We're doing our jobs differently. We're taking on more things. Some schools keep switching from remote to hybrid to all in person, back to remote. And like, mind-boggling. Hybrid, not my thing at all. I've talked about it before. Just that not having consistency of the kids in the classroom all day, every day, it just changes everything. And if you're not a teacher, a lot of people don't understand. Like, people who are working from home with any other type of job who is not an educator, if you sit in an office and work at your computer and can do your job, and you have the same program, the same computer at home, your job hasn't really changed. If you sit there and calculate numbers or make phone calls or whatever like an office type job is, I don't know, like, you can still do your job exactly how you did it. Our job is completely different, and I don't know, I've just been so focused on making it the best it can be for the kids that I lost myself in the process. And I just feel good right now. I'm happy that I'm doing this. I'm happy that you guys are here with me to come along on the journey, and it's not easy. But obviously too, like, for the past few weeks, I felt sick. I woke up with a headache every day. I did not have corona, okay, calm down. It was because I wasn't feeding myself. I was staying up until 2 a.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. and not getting enough sleep. And I wasn't taking care of me. So I have been taking care of me for 4 days now, and I already feel better. So if you're in a bad place, I just want you to know, you just gotta start. I know you might not want to, but find that motivation somehow. You just have to push through that first initial day, and then you'll start to notice how different you can feel, and it's life-changing, and it's so important. It's so, so important to take care of yourself, and I just have to keep reminding me that. I have to keep reminding me that. So I'm really enjoying this. Like, I don't want to just like wake up at 5 a.m. for a week and then stop. Like, if I try something new out, which I'm going to be doing weekly, although this week I'm trying out a lot of new things, like feeding myself, drinking all my water, putting more protein in my body, going to bed earlier, waking up at 5. Like, I'm doing so much this week, tracking on Weight Watchers every day. I don't recommend doing all of that at once, but like, doing one of those things allowed me more time to be able to do the other things, and I wanted to do them, and I've been able to do them. And so like, I'm just doing it, you know? But my goal with all of this, trying something new each week, is if I realize it's beneficial to me in any way, then I'm going to keep it up, and I'm going to keep adding something on each week. And I mean, if I try something out and it's not my thing, then I won't continue it. But I don't know, it's exciting because it's like, I'm changing my life for the better. That's where I'm at right now. Let me know if you guys are in the same boat, if you've been through something similar, if you just, whatever your thoughts are, tell me down below. Yeah, I'm really happy to be back. It's weird, but I love talking to a camera. I've done it for over 10 years of my life, and it's very therapeutic for me. I know it's dumb, but there are times, all the time actually, where I talk to myself and I talk things out loud, and I'm like talking as if I'm talking to someone, but I'm like being my own therapist, which obviously isn't always the best, but it's a start, and at least I'm getting my thoughts out of my head. I hope you're all doing good. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you are subscribed so that you can stick around for my video that will be out this Sunday, and then for the weeks to come, just to see my progress with everything. And let's just become better teachers together, because that's why I'm here, to share my experiences, to learn from my mistakes, to hopefully help someone out who maybe doesn't even know they need it, and it helps me out tremendously. Like, filming myself holds me accountable. So that's one of the main reasons I love YouTube. I will see you all on Sunday. All right, thank you so much for watching.